guys, it's XNX. I've been tagged for the first time, which is pretty nice. Got tagged by Lebouss77. It's original tag from Bedtime 143. He tagged himself because he thought it was absolutely, well, a brilliant tag and a well thought of tag. So he done his tag and he put taggies at the bottom, and I've been tagged, so it's pretty cool. There's 4 questions, which is quite good, but they are really good questions. So from the first one, one's the fave song question. So the scenario is you're surrounded by hordes of flesh-eating zombies. You have 3 minutes left until they get you and your dog. Saying that though, my Hendrix take yous all. He'd have zombies off all day. You grab your iPod and you listen to. I had to think hard about this because being a musician, there's a lot of songs that kind of done something for me in some way, shape or form. But probably the one that changed like my life personally forever is off this album here. This is Terror. This is a hardcore band from Los Angeles. It's on the album One with the Underdogs. Now, the song that changed my life forever is a song called Overcome. Now, Overcome is about everything that's ever been in your way, or anyone that's ever let you down, or people you once loved, and you know, you just kind of just not, you know, just got off basically, should we say, and you know, all that type of stuff. This song is basically called, this song basically is, you know, you can overcome anything in your life, no matter what. So, at the time when I heard this song, I was just like, wow. I was with a girl and she was just a bit of a bitch and I hated her. I don't hate people, I just really hate her for what she done and what she become. Because I know deep down that's not what she was meant to be, but putting that aside, that whole song changed my whole life perspective on life. So anything that's ever got me down and brought me away, I just listen to this song and I just get on with life, just get used to it. Probably my favourite band probably of all time as well. Really good band, really like them. I'll probably put a snippet in maybe at the end. Actually, yeah, I will put a snippet at the end because that's pretty good. Yeah, so second question. Really good scenarios, they really are. It's a movie question. You come on town a foot-long Subway. I laughed at this originally because my Subway choice would be the steaky, which is a foot-long steak with extra turkey and extra cheese, and you put lettuce, tomatoes, and you put sweet onion sauce, a line of Southwest, and a line of mayonnaise. So yeah, that's my sandwich of choice, the steaky. It's pretty cool, but you can't actually buy it. You gotta like pay extra for it, but because I work there, I don't really care, so I just abuse things. It's pretty good, but yeah, you go down a foot-long Subway when you notice your neighbour walks in, walked out, and lies down in the middle of the road to get run over. You bring him inside and you show him this is a film, one of my favourite films. Right, I think about this as well because I was gonna say Leon with what's his name? I don't know his name, but he's French, and it's got Natalie Portman as a young child. And I honestly, truly believe, and there's probably people out there that are gonna disagree with me, right? If Gary Oldman played the Joker in Dark Knight, the way he played his character, the cop. What's the cop's name? I forgot the cop's name. But he plays the cop exactly the way he did in Leon and put it in the Dark Knight, he would piss on Heath Ledger. And I'm just saying that really because his character was just so good, and the way he acted and his mannerisms and just the fact he was just crazy, but it was absolutely amazing. Although maybe Heath Ledger took sort of some inspiration from his role in Leon, but they are different roles completely, and just the characteristics of them are maybe slightly different. But honestly, if Gary Oldman's on Dark Knight and he was the Joker in Dark Knight, I think he'd piss on Heath Ledger. I really do. So highly recommend watching that. Great film. But the film I chose, which is probably my favourite film of all time, is Rambo. And this is the Rambo trilogy, so you got all 3. Not Rambo 4, which is just a bit, it's shit, put it that way. I still think first one, the original's the best, one of the best ones ever made. Reason for it, I'd show him, because obviously, you know, Rambo, he comes back from war and he's just looking for a friend and that, and he just gets, well, picked on, basically. You know, we don't like your kind, as the police officer says in the car of him. And yeah, it's just an absolutely brilliant film, and Rambo just, I don't know, it didn't change me, but I'd show it because I feel that film proves whatever you do, whatever happens, you should always fight back against anything that's stood in your way. And I honestly believe that. I honestly stand up for your right and your beliefs and whatever you believe in. And that's what I think that film's about. You know, he's fought a war, he's come back, and everyone's just against him, so he took revenge, and he won. He tried to prove a point. He was a political prisoner, and he won. So, yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, Rambo 1, best film ever. Right, there's going to be a lot of controversy on this one, I promise you. Okay, game question. You're stranded on a desert island. You come across a suitcase with 3 games and a console to play them on. These games are... Okay, I know, hands down, everyone's going to go, is it a GameCube, right? And with that many titles of GameCube stacked at the back and all that stuff, and, you know, bits and bobs and things coming in the post, etc., they're all Cube, right? It's not Cube. Don't get me wrong, I am collecting the full PAL GameCube collection, and there are probably some of my favourite games of all time in the GameCube, that's why I'm collecting it. But these 3 games, I feel, have a lot more longevity. They probably they are probably my 3 favourite, well, 3 favourite current gen, because they are absolutely amazing, but also probably some of my favourites of all time. But there's a couple of GameCube games there which are probably better than maybe 2, but there's one that really stands out for me, just one, well 2 actually, that really stand out for me. So let's get them now. First one, showed you this earlier, Death Smiles. The reason why I chose Death Smiles is because it takes so long to master properly, and there's just I feel there's a lot of longevity in it. The graphics are superb, the animations and the characters are superb. There's different versions you can play. You can watch your replays, you can go for the high scores and all that. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, I could live with that. Plus, because it's the deluxe edition and it's the only edition I'll actually get, I get an audio CD, which is pretty nice. So if I get bored, I've got a little bit of music to help me, so it's not too bad. Apart from Terror, but yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, Death Smiles definitely. This one, without a doubt, Tales of Vesperia, one of my favourite RPGs of all time. Absolutely amazing. Love the Tales series. Tales of Graces has been announced. I've been spamming Namco Bandai just on their wall all the time, saying please give us a localised release for the PAL. The Americans are getting it, North America are getting it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing. The battle system's just, it's different. It's not a traditional turn-based RPG. The story's absolutely fantastic. It's real-time battle. You know, the characters are really good. You've got your hero, and you've got your rogue, and your traditional RPG characteristics. But what I think does this for me is justice for me personally is the fact it's just, I feel like there is a lot of longevity for it, and I could just sit there for hours and just play this over and over again and just go different ways or do different things about it and level up and stuff. So yeah, if you can, try and get this game. It's becoming really hard, and like I will say this is probably the rarest Xbox 360 game on the market right now. You know, I got lucky and found some 2 for 20 in Blockbuster. Computer exchange sellers for 45. eBay's going for about 55, 70 plus. So it's a very, very sought after game and a very, very hard game to find. But yeah, first print, and it's the only print that's ever been done. So I will say that probably is my rarest Xbox 360 game as well. Not bragging about it, I think it's a really, really good game, and good game, go for it. Right, my absolute, I'd say second actually, because the first for me is probably Final Fantasy 7. I think that's probably my favourite game of all time ever, because that was just absolutely amazing. I remember playing that about 10 years old, and my voice then, wow. I remember playing that about 10 years old and just thinking, wow, this is absolutely amazing. Like I got birthday money, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go buy it. So I went out and said, Final Fantasy, that's really interesting. I've seen a trailer for that. I'm like, do you ever remember Cybernet? It used to be on like 3 o'clock in the morning, ITV1. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, so I went and watched that. I went and bought it, and I've never looked back. It is probably my favourite game of all time, but set aside that, it's pretty good. There's another little beauty Earth Defense Force 2017. Right, this game is the best arcade experience I've had in a long time. If you like Starship Troopers, definitely buy this game. It is Starship Troopers, and it's just that's basically it. It's just Starship Troopers in a game. You know, how can you get any more perfect than that? Absolutely amazing. You know, just rockets and these big hordes of alien ants and shit like that. You're just firing and you're jumping off big huge buildings and just caught lots and lots of things are destructible. You know, you get weapons upgrades and things like that. But you know, I could play this for hours and hours and hours on end, getting high scores and things like that. It's gradually become a bit. It's hard. It's a hard to find. It's mid-range. You're still talking £20-15 for a 2007 game. It's 2007. Yeah, 2006, 2007. This came out. I got lucky on this one, so I'm not too happy. I'm happy about that. But yeah, that's besides the point. Point is, this game is one of the best arcade experiences I've ever had in my entire life. Absolutely love it. It's just absolutely brilliant. So really, if you get a chance, definitely try and pick that up as well, because that's a really good game. Really good game. So yeah, they're my favourite games for that console. I'll probably do a GameCube video, my favourites on that as well, because there's a lot of them. A lot. Should have chose that, but then for me, just don't know, current gen wise, and then for the question anyway, it's pretty good. Favourite quote question. This is a good one. I thought about this and I just thought, I know I'd end it, right? So the scenario is, you finally decide to confront your arch nemesis who has tormented you for years, and you know what? I still see him to this day, and you know what? I still feel like kicking the shit out of him. That's how much he annoys me. You meet in an abandoned church. After a bloody battle, you were then downed, gasping for breath, when you say, I would say, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, and then I would end them. That's exactly what I'd do. I'd just say, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's exactly what I'd say. But yeah, if you don't know what that is that's a quote from Die Hard, Bruce Willis. Another great film, and probably, you know, well-deserved yippee-ki-yay there. So, I'm finishing. That's exactly what I'd do, which is nice. I'm not going to tag anyone. I'm going to leave as an open tag response to anyone else who wants to do it, because I know a lot of people that I wanted to tag anyway. Owen's already done, so they should be due soon. But yeah, open tag. Anyone wants to do it, then please feel free. But yeah, a great tag. I've got to admit, it was a funny tag. I know we're going to get a lot of flame and a lot of stick for not having the GameCube. But honestly, them Xbox 360 titles, they are amazing. They are really good titles. Really good titles. And that's what I want in them. I want longevity for that particular reason. So that's why I've got them. So yeah, I've been X. Thanks for watching. So